Welcome to the SkyoöD-Vu P.O.V show with an installment of the Commute. Kind of a one-take video I shoot just to have something to upload and discuss a subject automotive related. And today's topic is going to be the rumors that are rampant and probably will come to fruition that Alpine is going to sign a contract with Mercedes AMG to get the Formula One engines. Yeah, weird move. Okay, I understand it. They brought Flavio Briatore back as an advisor. I'm not sure if I have to look it up. I'm not sure if he's actually what his position with the team is, but I think it's senior advisor or something like that. They want to get Alpine back into the points. Yeah, Flavio, definitely a controversial guy. Thought he was banned for life, which I thought was a little ridiculous. But nonetheless, he's back, which is, I think it's good. I think it's a good thing. He's super intelligent. He is the kind of guy I think you would want as an advisor with his knowledge. And he seems to be the driving force behind the switch from Mercedes, which might initially seem a little odd. However, he's a bit of a burnt child. So what I mean by that is that back when he was with Benetton, Renault kind of got out of Formula One, although they never did. Now, the engines were branded as Mecachrome, and the Mecachrome, I never knew this, but I researched it before I shot the video, and Mecachrome's actually been involved with Renault Sport since '77. So I think they've been a supplier, a subcontractor, an engineering consultant. They've had a variety of roles with Renault Sport and all their motorsport activities, Formula One endurance and all that stuff. I love the idea that Renault switched to Alpine, but now that Alpine is going to be running Mercedes engine, I don't know. I understand it. That's the goal to get to there, but I don't know. That sounds like, well, I mean, isn't it an admittance that we say they're throwing up their hands and we failed? But then, I don't know. How can you have a Mercedes logo? Now, this is not isolated to my feelings on this, are not isolated to what's happening with Renault right now. Toyota supposedly is also rumors running is that Toyota might get into a contract with Haas, be it Haas is running Ferrari engines. So, and the Toyota deal is supposed to be along the lines as what Alfa Romeo had with Sauber. Well, it seems like Sauber and Haas, okay, I get it. They've never been engine manufacturers. They're not major automotive manufacturing brands. They're teams. They're motorsports teams. So having a variety of brands, I get it. But then the other thing I always found weird was Red Bull had Renault engines, then they were sponsored by Infiniti. Now, there's a corporate connection there because Renault owns Nissan. So, okay, I get it. That's a pill I can swallow if you rebrand the engines to Infiniti engines. But when they went and switched to Aston Martin as a main title sponsor, before Aston Martin then decided to build its own Formula One team, and that's another contagious job, is Aston Martin is also running Mercedes engines. Now, their excuse, I guess, would be is that Mercedes AMG supplies the engines for Aston Martin road cars. I guess if that's what you need to do to survive as a company, and yeah, I kind of get it. Aston Martin is a company with long heritage in I don't know. I thought that was weird. You couldn't tell me that you couldn't go to Cosworth at least then and get them to help you develop it. And the funny thing with the Toyota connection to Haas, Toyota builds one hell of an engine, but there's a catch to that too. A lot of those engines are developed by Yamaha. So Yamaha is to Toyota what Mecachrome is to Renault, at least in motorsports. So this is nothing new. This has happened before. I don't know. It feels weird to me. Now, why would Briatore be an advocate? And actually, I guess has made the statement that it's a waste of money and time for Renault to spend any more money on developing an engine. Isn't the whole point spending money in Formula One to have it trickle down to the road? And of course, there are going to be people in the comments, and not even just in my comments, that people have been saying this for years already. The direct line from Formula One to the street hasn't really existed as a obvious pipeline in 10, 15, 20 years more. But you know, how else do you justify to the board the expenditure on motorsport if it isn't going by the adage of win on Sunday, sell on Monday? I got a little sidetracked. Briatore. Why Briatore is saying this? Because Briatore has first-hand experience in this. Briatore took over the Mecachrome engines, took the supply, and then relabeled them Supertech. Benetton actually first called them Playlife, which was a Japanese sponsor, I think cigarette sponsor, so they put that name on the engine, so that money from that sponsor came for that. So I guess there's a long history in Formula One of doing it. I get it if it's a small racing team that is just building race cars, building chassis. So Haas, although those are Dalars, I think. Haas, I get it. Sauber, I get it. But Alpine? Renault? Really? Well, put something in the comments. Tell me what you think about it. And tune in for next time. We'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And have a good one.